Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Honor Society, a comedy movie about high school starring that kid from Stranger Things as a genius and the girl who's also a genius competing for the same scholarship and instead falling in love. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 9. Check it out at Amazon.com. Now, this is a Paramount Plus movie, and this girl is an overachiever. Her name's Honor. Haha. And Honor wants this special scholarship that for some reason McLovin, who plays the school counselor, can give her. But he's only taking, he's lining up potential recipients of this scholarship. She thinks she's got it in the bag because she's an overachiever, and she finds out there are only 3 people competing in the school against her, and one is the kid from Stranger Things. Right now, the other left and right, I don't. They don't say much about them in the trailer. I think she gets into a fight with the girl on the left, but she decides that the middle guy, the Stranger Things kid, is the best competition. Like, he's the smartest one. So she decides to seduce him, which is kind of funny because you can imagine a girl that cute. This kid would be putty in her hands in high school. But something unexpected happens. She falls in love with him. And so I'm loving this premise. I'm loving it because it makes total sense. It makes 100% sense. 100% sense. And it kind of turns that whole mean girl thing on its ear. And so she falls in love with him and then has to deal with the fallout of that while McLovin is still, I don't know, trying to get people to come see his band, which is kind of funny. So I'm liking it. I'm liking McLovin in it. I'm liking this girl. I'm liking the character. I just got done ranting about the other stupid video game movie. This looks good. This looks like a good little high school comedy because it's a fun premise, right? So the first act, Honor is super overachiever. They do the whole Rushmore montage, all the clubs she creates, all the things she's doing in school, which is fun. I mean, it's a little bit derivative of that, but that's okay. So Honor's just super overachieving, totally ready to slide right into this scholarship, but she realizes she has to destroy these other 3 students in order to get it. And so she comes up with plans, probably easily destroying the other 2 students. But then when she seduces this, the Stranger Things kid, she ends up falling in love with him. And she doesn't understand it. So the second act is, she falls in love with him. Kind of not hard at first, but kind of like, I can't destroy him now, right? I mean, she actually likes him. And now she has to deal with that in the second act. And then, of course, he starts to suspect, wait a minute, you only did this to get at me. He'll find out somehow through the grapevine. And then the third act will be, she has to then somehow convince him, no, I really am in love with you. And I'll do anything to get you back because that's more important ultimately than her scholarship. And that's a great, obviously you could have done this with a male in the lead, but I like it with her because this again speaks to the time. You've got girls who are doing all the overachieving stuff, right? They're driven. They're absolutely driven for some of the reasons I talked about in the other video. And he's just a normal kid. He's kind of smart. He's probably super smart. And in the end, it's her feelings that undoes her. But that's a very universal concept. You could have done the exact same plot with the male lead and the female, I'm going to destroy her. I'm going to seduce her, and then I'm going to dump her, and she'll be so heartbroken, I'll get the scholarship. Yeah, but then he falls in love with her, and it's like, only this is funnier. It's funnier to do it this way because it's the Stranger Things kid. McLovin's in it, and it's a bit over the top. Like, she's really an overachiever. And she's also tolerating McLovin, who's obviously sort of crossed the line with, like, pushing his band on the students. But it's kind of funny. There's a scene here where they say, "Oh my God, a flyer? That's like a tweet that hurts the environment." That's pretty funny. And then this girl goes, "Oh, I'm going to tweet that." I guess these two girls are a couple or whatever. So it looks like it even is going to make fun of the Z's a little bit. So yeah, this looks totally on point. It looks fun. It doesn't look like it's got a serious message, other than a universal one. It's about love, and that's what you should go for, screenwriters. Screw this stupid agenda or narrative or whatever. You got to go for the comedy jugular, and when you do, you should probably use a big universal concept like falling in love, especially in high school, because that totally works, right? People in high school falling in love, in and out of love every day, right? If you remember high school in America here, it's a hotbed of hormones, and it can make or break you who you're dating back in those days, if you remember, or if you're in high school now. So I think this is going to be good. Paramount Plus, good on you, doing some good stuff. And look, this is a good role for the Stranger Things kid, I think. I know his character's name is Dusty, right? He's the right age. He's playing it sort of just straight, regular kid. He's not. I don't think he's the comedian in this movie. He's basically the straight man. It's the girl who's doing all the comedic work here. She's the one that has to do all the big reactions and the heavy lifting in terms of the acting of the comedy. And McLovin's there to chew up the scenes. Good on him. It's funny, McLovin's already out of high school mode, right? He's already too old to play high schoolers anymore. I guess he's been. Yeah, I guess when did Superbad come out? I don't even remember. Yeah, I guess it's been a while. Guess it's been a while. So glad to see him back in the mix too. So you got everything here you need. You got a lead that you know, and good on him for getting some movies. Because Stranger Things, I don't know how many more seasons is it gonna go. Right? Probably go another season, maybe a finale season, and that's it. I don't know. It kicked up this season. People are talking about it again. So. Maybe it goes more than 5, but I kind of think the next one's probably the last one, but that's just a guess. So yeah, he's got to start. His agent's got to start getting him, more work. He can't be the kid with the teeth anymore. He's got to start transitioning into leading man roles, and pretty soon, right? Or comedy roles if they ever do a damn comedy again. Well, this is one. Thank God. This looks like a good comedy. I'll give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I give it an upvote. I know it's on Paramount Plus. I'm probably not going to see it, but I think it'll be decent. Yeah, I would see it. I would see it if I have the opportunity. I'll probably see it. I don't know if I'll pay for it. Is it in theaters? Let's see. Nah, it doesn't say. Doesn't say. Do we got a date on this thing? Yes, we do. I believe it was July 29th. I can't quite see it. Let's play it a little here. Oh. Yeah, I think it said July 29th. Yeah, there it is. Streaming July 29th. Only on Paramount Plus, apparently. So, check out Honor Society. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. We'll be doing a Hollywoke hot take and a news blast. Check me out at Crossroads Comics in Pittman, New Jersey, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. for the big town-wide thing they got going on, and I'll be doing the signing in the store, so it'll be a good time to come out. The weather's going to be nice, I think. You can get yourself a signed copy of the Pineys, and that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.